friends, welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Stamp Pad where we get together and make a card. Today's card is so adorable because it has a doggy on it. Look at how cute it is. It says we are forever friends and it's a stand-up card, so it's going to go like this and it's going to say happy birthday at the bottom. So much fun and so easy to create. Let's get started. We're going to need a couple different products. We're going to be using the Framelit stand-up set square that I designed for Sizzix. We're also going to be using the stamp set Friends for Cookie because it's so cute. We're going to be using that big dog, but you could change out a different dog if you wanted to. We're also going to be using, and you can see I've used this one a lot, we're going to be using the House for Cookie. And we're going to be using the stitch circles from the Stamps of Life and these fun scallop circles that I designed for Sizzix. Now, we're also going to be using some of our markers, our Stamps of Life markers, and our archival ink pad. Let's get started. The first thing we want to do is we want to die cut our card base. I always like to start with the basics and the foundation of our card. So we're going to do that. We're going to open this guy up. Now don't be overwhelmed. It has 28 dies in the kit, but let me tell you, you're going to love all of them. The most important dies are the three largest, and we are actually going to use most of them. We're going to use this one and this layering die. Then we're going to use the happy birthday as well. So we're going to keep the rest in there, keep it nice and safe. We're going to take this over to our machine and we're going to lay it down and we're going to skew it, meaning we're going to put it a little bit at an angle as it goes through the machine. That way we're not going to get a speed bump. So we're going to put it a little bit crooked, but not enough that it goes off the platform. And we're going to run that through. Easy peasy. Then we're going to take some pattern paper and die cut that layering piece. So we're going to let that run through. La la la. There we go. So now we have that beautiful piece and it's all scored for us. And we're going to take that off, and then we're going to get our pattern paper and we're going to lay that down, and then we're going to skew that ever so slightly because we don't want any speed bumps. So we're just going to skew that just a little bit, and that's just enough that it's not going to create a speed bump for us. There we go. The cracking's normal. That's just the blade going through the cutting pad. Going to pop that out. There we go. And then we are going to die cut the smallest little circle. Actually, I think it's the second to smallest circle. So we're doing a lot of our die cutting right now. We're kind of getting that out of the way. So we're going to use the second to smallest circle. I'm going to peel that off from the stitch circle set. We're also going to use the third smallest circle from this scallop set for the green. And we're going to run those through. Now we can use a smaller cutting pad because it's a smaller surface. So we're just going to run those through and then we're going to get some stamping done. Oh, we have some more die cutting. So first we're going to pop those out. And I have a trash can under me, so I'm not throwing that on the floor. Give that a little flick to get all those extra pieces out. And I'm going to put these back right away because if I don't, I will lose them forever. And we don't want that to happen. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fold our card base on the score lines the die created for us, right there, just like that. Give it a nice press. And then we're going to add adhesive to the layering piece. I'm going to just lay that right there. And we're going to do a little bit more die cutting and then we're going to move forward. So now I have some Sizzix adhesive sheets that I've already cut. I have pieces of. So I am going to use that on this red cardstock because I'm going to die, and I actually have two pieces on here. I don't know how that happened. So I'm going to peel this up and I'm going to lay this on it. And there's going to be a little extra, so I want to peel that up. And we're just going to just swoosh that a little bit. And that is too small to save, so we're going to throw that away. Okay, I'm going to tear that so we don't accidentally die cut in the wrong spot because I've been known to do that. Now we're gonna lay that down and we are going to die cut the happy birthday. Now, this is a lot of blade in one spot, lots of blade. Do not run it through your machine like this. That is one massive speed bump, bonk, and it's not gonna cut. You want to run it through this way, so it's gonna give that machine a chance to make contact with all of those blades and give you a nice clean cut. We're gonna drop this on top, or around it actually, so it die cuts a frame, and then we're gonna run that through the machine. There we go, and we're off to the races. We're gonna stamp this, and we're gonna get some more stamping done. Awesome. Now, since we just die cut that out, we can go ahead and peel that up and go ahead and just add it to our card. So we're just gonna peel that up. And then we're going to, whoops, I'm gonna hold that on my finger because we need to die cut just the rectangle. So we're gonna lay that down and we're gonna die cut just the rectangle. And here we have that rectangle, and then we're gonna lay this down on top so we know it's gonna fit because it's the exact same rectangle that we cut out. The outer frame, look at that, isn't that fun? What a fun die. Now we're gonna go ahead and add adhesive to this and just go ahead and put it on our card now, because that way we already have it there and we don't lose it, because I have a tendency to lose it. Lose a lot. Okay, so there we go. Now, oh, my nails are filthy. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some stamping. We are going to have some fun with stamping. We need to stamp our dog. Our dog. Ken and I always call our dog our dog. Our dog. Ah, yummy, yummy. And we're gonna peel this up and we're gonna do the big dog. So we're gonna need a big block. And I am going to be using my archival ink. So just a reminder, this is going to stain your stamp, but it does not hurt your stamp. Why am I using the archival ink? Because I'm going to use markers to color this. So I'm gonna stamp this here, pressing on the back and using my secret weapon. Ta-da! And that was actually the first time, but we're gonna use that one because that was perfect. And then we're gonna also say, we are forever friends. Forever, get it? Like fur, a dog wears fur. And we're gonna stamp that first there. Oh, perfect. And we're gonna stamp that right there. Now I didn't have to use the archival ink on that one, but you might as well once it's already out, right? It's not gonna hurt that. And then we're also going to stamp the little, from this set, the little fire hydrant. Just so cute. We're gonna lay that down, we're gonna ink that baby up, and we're gonna just stamp that right there. Perfect. Now, this is, we wanna let this dry for just a moment, and since you don't wanna sit here and watch me let it dry, I'm gonna switch over to the ones I've already stamped that were stamped actually probably yesterday. So we're gonna add that little circle right there. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch to those, and then we're gonna color. And luckily, I have colored samples already, but we're gonna start to color these. You don't wanna watch me sit and color the whole thing. But I'm gonna start to color these just so you can get an idea. And we've added little spots, which are fun. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna lightly, let me make sure I have the right, yeah. We're gonna just lightly color. There's no wrong way to color. I will be honest with you. People will tell you you have to buy the expensive markers and spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You really don't. If you don't like that little extra piece right there, you can get the water pens and you can use those, the water brushes, to kind of even that out a little if you want to. Just have fun with it. The people that you're giving this to don't care what kind of markers you use. They just want to know that you had fun creating it and that you did it yourself. So I'm using a darker gray here. So you're just going to color all that in, color, 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 and then you're going to die cut it. So here we've die cut that one, and we've die cut our cute little fire hydrant, and let's put it on our card. And I want to make sure I do this the right way, so we've got to look at my sample. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add our foam squares to our little doggy, and this dog was actually designed with my daughter's fiance's dog in mind. His name is Dexter, and they got him at, he's a rescue, and he's a sweet dog. And I kind of designed this one after Dexter because he's a sweet dog. Cookie doesn't get along with him because Cookie doesn't get along with anybody, but he's a sweet dog. So we're just gonna lay that right there. And the other dog, the little weenie dog in there, was designed after my sister-in-law's sister, which is also kind of my sister-in-law, I guess. Her dog, Lucy, because she has a weenie dog. So there you go. And then the other one's another version of Cookie because, you know, Cookie's too cute for words. Okay, so we're gonna add some more here and we're almost done. Look at this. So when I color, I like to color in front of the TV. I don't like to just sit and watch TV, I get bored. So I like to be doing something while I'm watching TV and I like to color. So I'll stamp a whole bunch and then I'll go in my bedroom and I'll sit on my bed and I'll just color and watch TV, and it's so relaxing and it's so much fun. And then, you know, if you mess up, oh well, you can just move over to the next one and color that one. And then you have a whole bunch of images already colored that you can use at any time. So we're gonna lay this down and we're going to add a little knot. Get this little, I love this ribbon, it's so fun. There we go, look how cute that is. And we need to trim that. Trim. Trim. And then we have this little belly button notch. See this little belly button notch? We're gonna lift that up just a little tiny bit, and that's gonna allow us to fold our card and have it sit in that little notch. Now, if it doesn't, like this, see how it popped out a little? That's okay. You're gonna get a bone folder, and I know I have to have oh, I can't believe I don't have it here. You're gonna use the edge of a block, a bone folder, whatever you want. I've even used my, a die before. You can use an acrylic plate, whatever. Look, now it's perfect and it sits like that. So much fun. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Stephanie's Stamp Pad, where we get together and make a cute doggy card. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.